Another area that's benefiting from Chinese spending is the tourism sector. The mainland's Golden Week holidays have been a boost for the travel industry, especially there in Hong Kong. Our next guest says it's seeing China travelers go further and in bigger numbers, and it's a trend that will only continue to grow. For more on that and this month's top travel deals, Seah is Hong Kong General Manager for travel website Zuji.com. It's the Chinese again, Sean.
Yes, they are growing and they are traveling. We're seeing an increase.
How much potential is there?
Massive potential. I mean, we're seeing the numbers grow strong in our business in terms of the numbers traveling. As I said, they are growing, more of them and further. So we're very happy with the Golden Week holiday.
Further, where are they traveling to? Europe? The US?
Yep. Absolutely. Europe and US seems to be the new ones. We're actually finding some of them going deeper into Europe, such as Eastern Europe, such as Prague. So kind of not the traditional London, Paris, but deeper into Eastern Europe, which is actually quite an interesting development.
The 12 months have been pretty rough for, the tourism sector, the airlines. How much improvement has been made so far?
Yeah, we also in the online travel space have kind of declined slightly, but we've seen a very strong rebound in September. We're seeing significant growth. The pent-up demand from obviously the lack of travel is kind of exploding, and so we're seeing significant increase in numbers over the next few months.
Not too long ago, we heard from Singapore Airlines. It says that it's been cutting prices to lure the travelers. Have you had, at Zuji, to, create some attractive packages to get people to travel again?
Yes, it's actually the year of the travel deal. We're finding suppliers like Singapore Airlines and others are lowering their prices, which is a fantastic time for customers. Even Starwood, we ran a campaign with them, which was about 25% off most of their hotels. So we're seeing a significant increase in the number of travel deals available in the market, and this has translated into increase in travelers buying. And as the trend shows, they're kind of buying within kind of short impulse buying. These offers come online, let's say, on a Monday, and by Tuesday they're booking, and by Friday they're traveling. And they tend to be short, sharp breaks, about 72 hours, kind of a Friday to a Monday kind of play. And those are increasing in number. The long haul slowing down, but the short haul regional travel growing extremely fast.
Why is it still so expensive to travel to the likes of New York City or London? It's so difficult to get good deals there.
Yeah, I mean, all the airlines and the hotels are obviously trying their best to get people going over there. But, I mean, in terms of the Hong Kong space, a lot of it is tied to the economy and the rebound. We're obviously seeing that as there are more increase in the growth, people are more willing to do the short haul more than the long haul. There seems to be the short, sharp impulse break. So, for example, like one trip to New York is about 3 trips to Taiwan, or let's say 1 or 3 short haul trips. We're finding our customers prefer the short haul trips significantly more.
Is there concern in the lead up to the holiday season, Christmas for instance? I mean, if you take along the region, we've been talking about this all morning, about how natural disasters have been hitting the region as a whole, whether it is the earthquake or whether it is the storm. Is that expected to dent demand for travel?
Yeah, great question. I mean, our thoughts and prayers go out to all those people affected by the kind of things happening in the natural space. But no, we've found from our experience with the tsunami back in earlier before, travelers are actually quite resilient. Instead of cancelling their trips, they tend to go to different destinations. So obviously the ones not affected by what's happening in the natural disasters, they're getting obviously all of the traffic. And actually the best thing for those areas, once the cleanup operation has been kind of completed, is the tourist dollar flowing back into those destinations. So that's key. I think once those things have been cleaned up, the travelers should return and kind of help the recovery process.
Sean, help us secure the best deals online. If I want to travel, say, in December, what's the best thing for me to do? Do I book early to get the best deals? How do I get the best packages?
Number one, sign up with the email, I think. because obviously that's the one way that you can get notified of the latest deals. Another one is on Facebook and Twitter. So Zuji has various channels in which to keep you up to date. The second thing is a new technology we launched called Flight Saver technology. We're able to, you come to our site, you say, I want to travel from this date to this date, and you see a whole calendar full of different prices. Because if you're quite flexible in your departure and arrival times, you can actually pick which flight to take. And there are actually significant ones. So for example, as you get closer to the weekend, it's more expensive. As you do midweek travel, a lot cheaper. And so, coming to the zuji.com.hk website, you can put in your dates, look at the options, and then choose the one that suits you best.
And of course, you're not the only option on the web. What do you make of the competition you're facing?
Oh, I think it's great because it obviously shows there's a move to online travel. I mean, all our competitors are obviously trying to get people to book online, as we are, and it's evidence, essentially, of the transfer or kind of unstoppable move to online travel. And we're glad that we can be part of that transition process.
Any expansion plans?
Oh, we're looking at all our opportunities. We recently bought a company in India called Travel Guru, which has significantly increased our ability to trade in the hotel space there. And obviously, we are looking at more markets with various opportunities.
Sean Seah, Zuji.com, thank you so much for your insights today. Now, here's how you can combine work with